And now for sports. The members of soccer club Halifax United have been very busy trying to fundraise. They're going to Scandinavia to compete for the Gothia Cup, but it's a long journey across the pond. Nathan Myatt has more.
Counting on three! 1, 2, 3, count it!
The Gothia Cup basically is the premier youth soccer tournament in the world. It features, this year will feature over 1,600 teams. It's basically been dubbed the World Youth Cup.
Oh, and it takes place in Sweden? That's not quite your normal journey in the minivan.
We've been having to fundraise a lot. I was just out there fundraising this morning.
We've been fundraising now for over 7 months. And basically it's just been through the hard work of the parents and the players themselves. You know, just out pounding the streets, doing your typical fundraising, bottle drives, fundraising dances, things like that.
Doing flea markets, and we've been passing out flyers for people to sell their houses, and we get money for that.
So basically, we've worked really hard as a group to make this happen.
Finances aren't the only thing County's working on.
We're practicing a lot, and Mike's, our coach, is trying to get as much practice time as possible and a little extra games and everything. And we've got pretty much the same team as our summer league, so he's doing a lot there too.
We started preparations in October. We've run two teams in the indoor league throughout the winter months. And then since then, the players have they've gone off on their own a little bit to their different prospective teams for the summer. But what we've tried to do is keep them together as a unit for special training sessions throughout the spring, usually 2 to 3 times a week. Lots of fitness training, lots of running, things like that.
With 70 countries competing for the Gothia Cup this July, United is being very realistic.
Well, we're gonna probably be going there as underdogs, and we're gonna try and make it as far as we can in the cup and then show people that we aren't really that bad of soccer players.
How many games we'll win, I'm not really sure, but I think we can represent our province and our country well with our style of play, and hopefully the results will come. But I definitely think we'll open some eyes to Canadian soccer.
The club has been chosen to represent Canada in the opening ceremonies. They've already marked it down as a big highlight.
One club from every participating country, and there's going to be over 70 different countries this year participating, is asked to represent their country in the opening ceremonies as flag bearers and ambassadors for their country.
Out of 3 teams out of Canada going to Sweden for the Gothia Cup, all those teams chose us to go in the ceremony, so that's going to be pretty cool.
Even before any of the boys have stepped on a plane, they know exactly how this trip will affect their team.
Well, since we're all traveling together and everything, we're going to be able to talk to each other more.
We probably get closer together, and we probably be better friends than we were at the beginning of the season, and it'd just be a lot better when we get there. Then we'd be able to work better together.
It's quite a feat, taking a team to the other side of the world to play soccer. But Michael hopes others will see the possibilities.
I think a lot of it is just people are not aware of the possibilities. People have approached me from other teams, other coaches, things like that, and said, well, what a great experience, and how are you making this happen? And what I always tell them is, it's not really as hard as you think. If you're willing to put some time into it and do a little bit of research, and there's lots of possibilities.
County has taken this opportunity and are off to the Gothia Cup. They're going with a clear goal.
To win lots of games and to represent our country.
For Eastlink Magazine, I'm Nathan Myatt.
1, 2, 3, count it!